it like. No need to guess, no riddle. I felt blessed when I flex went civil. And this year, man, I wanna see it triple. Pray more, say less, that's official. It made me walk or the talk like it's minor. One call and it's lighting my eyes up. You thought Gucci would bless your life up. My kinda drips from a different designer. New style and I love it. Man, I'm jetting off quick with the cousin. When they set new heights, we fly above it. It's a miracle, you see the way it's hit the ground running. He don't set my pace, no enemy. No, more time flex on a bass and melody. That's my life, that's right, that's LV. I'ma be a blessing, right, for the legacy. I'm blessed. Blessing on it, too real, this ain't metaphoric. We just put the I in iconic, buzzing like I'm electronic. Yeah, I put a blessing on it. See me dripping in it 24/7 on it. I'm just being honest. Holy water dripping from my neck to my creps. So I'm two-stepping on it like. Dripping from my neck to my creps, so I'm two-stepping on it like. for you. I'm always looking for you. I brushed it off, pushed it aside, but I couldn't help. I was looking for you. Yeah, I was looking for you. I am a hand surrounded. I am the silence in the room. Just a finger in the dark. Coming for the storm. If I fall, you catch me. Push me back up on my feet. See the strength inside.
father, a lover, a child to a grave, sent to save all who live, and we don't know if he's coming home again. All you need is a savior, 'cause heaven is so far away. Stand up, this is the moment. Reach down deep and pull yourself back from the dark into the light. If it feels like you're falling so far, when there's nowhere to run and you break down inside, you can't stay here. It's a long way home. It's a long way Stand up, this is your moment. Reach down deep and pull yourself back from the dark. If it feels like you're falling so far and there's nowhere to run and you break down inside. Heaven is so far away and I'm so far gone, and you break down inside. You can't stay here. It's a long way home. Could it be that you're so far out of line? Broken records from the hands of
All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome here tonight for the American Elite Racing ARCA Series. We're, headed to New Hampshire Motor Speedway as drivers have about 2 minutes left in qualifying. We've got you some live shots to the right as well as an outline to the left. Muff Duff saying, oh crap, here we go. Get ready for tonight's race. And Dakota Rooster saying, Speedway, Raceway, Race. You'll love to hear it for the ARCA Series American Elite Racing presented by yours truly, AtlantaRacing here tonight. Well, don't forget we're going to be off for a couple of weeks here as I am getting married. So we have tonight's race at New Hampshire, and then the next time we meet is going to be December 4th for 100 laps at Texas Legacy. So don't forget December 4th, mark your calendars. That's when we'll be back for the ARCA Series. Well, as far as point standings go last week, Jamie Haynes took home the win. And Jaron Mogard's currently sitting top in points. Jamie Haynes, we just spoke about him. He's in second points. Tyler B. third. Michael Corbin fourth. And Nick Goen fifth. Charlie Mosley Jr., Jordan Martin, Darren McCabe, James Nelson, and Matthew Boone going to be your top 10 currently in points. And just below that cutoff line is going to be Shad Swatsworth, Dylan Picklesmeyer, Jose Ruiz, and Christopher Murphy. So all right there, very, very close. Shad Swatsworth, Dylan Picklesmeyer, just a point apiece from those two drivers. You can see that as well with Nick Goen and Charlie Mosley Jr. Very, very tight racing here tonight for the American Elite Racing ARCA Series. Speaking of it, let's go to the track. 3, 2, 1, let's go racing with Atlanta Racing and the American Elite Racing ARCA Series. And don't forget, you can subscribe on Twitch and YouTube if you would so like to. And you can follow all of these races and get those alerts when we do go live. Well, the drone cam is headed around the track right now as we have 8 seconds left in qualifying. And then we will be good to go getting your starting grid here for this ARCA Series. It's going to be a tough one right now. Nick Goen has the pole, and it looks like he will capture it for tonight's race. Let's get it right here. Yes, Mr. Nick Goen is going to be taking the pole with Jordan Martin starting second, John Osborne third, Jaron Mogard fourth, and Travis Gilbert starting fifth. Tyler Belanger starting sixth with James Stuggs starting seventh. Matthew Boone starting eighth, Jose Ruiz ninth, and Charlie Mosley Jr. wrapping up your top 10 drivers. Michael Carter is going to be starting in 11th with Chad Swatsworth starting in 12th. Christopher Murphy in that 21 Chevrolet starting 13th with Corey Colby right behind him in 14th. And Jamie Haynes, last week's winner, he'll be starting 15th. Maurice Burnett trying to load in. He's going to be starting 16th with Joe Conley 17th. Chris Fatke 18th. Tyler Tayon 19th. And George Rincon 20th. Neil Lapita starting 21st with John Holiday right behind him in 22nd. Hunter Bailey 23rd with Tyler Willard 24th. Doug King 25th. Matt Langley 26th. Darren McCabe 27th. And Keith Bost rounding up all of your drivers here tonight, starting in 28th as we're going to go down track side and see what they are currently up to. I'm sure Mr. Nick Goen is very happy about tonight's race and where he is starting. We know when we see him up at the front, he tends to be like some of these other drivers where it is extremely hard to get past him. So we'll see if that continues on here tonight. The scenic drone cam taking you through the woods here, and I don't think you want to go through the woods at the current moment. We're still actually waiting for Nick Goen and Travis Gilbert to load into tonight's race. So we will just kind of go through the woods right now. A beautiful view. And there he comes, Nick Goen, just waiting now on Mr. Travis Gilbert to come on into tonight's race. And then we will be headed out live here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Fans are already standing next to the fence. I don't think that is generally allowed. Maybe it is here, but I know at most tracks they have that blocked off. So hopefully they stay safe out there on the track. That would be extremely scary to have a wreck happen right in front of you. Velocity and Motorsports saying good luck to all here tonight as we get ready. Pace Truck is on the track, and we've got 100 laps here. New Hampshire, one fast repair, 4 sets of tires. Like we just said, 100 laps for these drivers to compete. 1 mile asphalt track. And we're getting ready to go racing. Music's coming down as Martin and Nick Goen going to be battling. It looks like Nick Goen has chosen to stay on the inside. Martin to the outside. It'll be one of those tracks where you never really know where someone's going to line up. Not too much banking at all. We're going to see a lot of brakes tearing it up here tonight. That means tires wearing here at New Hampshire as well. It is all out flat here. So you're really going to have to watch how you're taking it into the turns. Pace Truck is off the track. We're going to the front stretch. Barney's going to wave the green flag, and we're racing and they're wrecking. They are already wrecking, and we got a great view of it, baby. Man, oh man, so many drivers already involved in a big-time wreck. We haven't even had time to get things going as we're going to go to the Atlanta Racing Instant Replay. I'm trying to go all the way back and see just where this wreck happened, and it looks like it is going to happen right here. Starting with Corey Colby, possibly. Let's see if we can't zoom out just a little bit. And I know it was on the restart. Yes, 21 didn't really go. And then there was another incident right here with the 88, the 39, and the 89. Wasn't too clear of a view. We're going to go right here and watch it once more because I always try to get a pretty good view of what was going on. And you can see 2 separate incidents happening at the same time. One's going to be on that inside. One's going to be up top. That one up top is going to happen a lot closer to your starting pack where that other one is a little bit towards the middle, back of the pack. And man, oh man, you hate to see it with 2 wrecks happening in a narrow track like New Hampshire. You're gonna see a lot of drivers involved. We're gonna go up here to Tony in the blimp cam. He's got his Diet Sprite, so he's gonna give us a great view here tonight. Here is that start of tonight's race. Boom, right there at the top. Also at the top of your screen, you see it happen there. And then a ton of drivers just getting collected. And I'm not too sure exactly who's at fault here, but you can see 10 plus drivers involved in this early wreck as Nick going back to your leader, is going to be taking his lucky stars. So is Jordan Martin, John Osborne, Jared Mogard. They survived. James Suggs, Jose Ruiz coming up a little bit off of that, but Chris Fafke really gaining some ground. He was able to escape all of that madness, and he has found himself only 1 lap completed, 10 spots up, and so has the 16 of Douglas King. He has also found himself up 10 spots. Started tonight's race in 25th. He is now in 15th. So some big money moves happening up here, as it looks like we are going to have a few drivers headed down into the pits. Matthew Boone, Chance Wadsworth, Corey Kobe, and Doug King all headed down right now. Tyler B., you read my mind, brother. USA 2.0, very similar tracks. Just going to USA International Speedway, and we saw a ton of cautions there. New Hampshire, a very similar track, very similar weather. What are we going to see here tonight? Last race, we had 120 laps. It was a 3/4 of a mile surface, though. Here we have a mile, so pretty much the same length. But I just think that was, maybe just not looking out for that restart. Christopher Murphy, unfortunately, it looks like, I don't know if he didn't hit a gear right or something happened. Maybe the car behind him just got a little bit better of a restart and just slammed his back in. I don't know exactly what happened. I'm not going to call it because I don't know. There was 2 incidents happening. It's honestly hard to figure out what exactly was going wrong. So I'm going to leave that up to the admins. But hopefully from the replays, and I know they can go back and watch, they'll be able to figure out just what went wrong. Keith Bost in pits as well, as the pace truck is going to be turning off those pearly yellow lights. And we're about to be going green flag racing. Some
right,
real
man.
green flag.
Lights are back on the pace car. We're not going green
lights
this time.
are
We
back
not
on
going
the
green.
pace car. So we are not going green this time by. It's going to be closer to lap 6. So remember, we were talking about this is not a night race. We see a lot of races at night. This is during the day. We're going to have a surface temperature. Let's see. We are up here in New England, so it shouldn't be all too bad. Here is your weather on the track. 72 degrees in the air, 90 degrees on the track. So, pretty hot surface compared to the air here. They're going to have to be watching those tires, really wheeling and dealing, especially into turn 3. Making sure you're not getting slammed, but making sure you're making that entry where you can still make those moves where you need to. That's going to be the big money here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Pace truck is going to turn off those lights this time by, and we are going to see these drivers lining back up for a restart. Let's see, we might be going single file. It looks like we are. We are going to be doing a single file restart. This should certainly shape things up to be a better start than what we just saw. And Nick Goen, Jordan Martin, there's going to be your top 2 drivers, but definitely advantage here now to Nick Goen as he is going to start with the lead. That's always a good thing to feel. Well, hope everybody is having a fantastic night here tonight, getting ready for this race. Say getting ready because we really haven't seen too much racing yet. Pace truck is headed down. Cars out of turn 4. Barney waves a green flag, and we are racing here tonight in New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
Green flag, green flag.
And definitely a lot more chilled out start here with the single file run.
All right,
Jordan,
man, caution is out.
caution is out, actually. Never mind. Looks like Doug King and Charlie Mosley Jr. at the back of the pack have gotten into it. We're going to go to the Atlanta Racing Instant Replay and see what just happened between these two drivers. I was thinking we were about to go green flag racing, but I guess that's not the chance. Let's see. So 16's coming up to the inside. They make it 3 wide immediately. And it looks like that is just to the fault maybe of the 16. Let's go one more time and see. I'm going to try to get a better camera angle right here on these drivers. So that's 16 making it 3 wide. And it looks like he might, I don't know if that was net code or he came up just a little too close to that number 30 car, or 32, I believe. But man, oh man, that's going to collect the 89 and the 16. Takis, thank you so much for the follow. Greatly appreciate it. As we are going to go back live. 2 cautions already occurring here tonight at New Hampshire Motor Speedway as the American Elite Racing ARCA Series drivers really itching to get some green flag laps under their belt. It has been hard so far, but they're really trying. S. Sarah saying, welp. Neil saying, pacing. Woo! Yes, you could get a Peloton, ride your Peloton and, you know, half steer on the right side. So let's see if we can't get some good laps here. Unfortunately, having that wreck brought out that caution once again, and I hate to see it happening to so many drivers. I mean, we've almost probably had half the field involved in an incident so far, and we are only 8 laps in. Well, there goes the 22 car. That's going to be Travis Gilbert getting the wave around. Pace Truck still has on those pearly yellow lights. They should be coming off quite shortly. You're watching the American Elite Racing ARCA Series live here tonight, presented by Atlanta Racing. And Neil, thank you so much, sir, for the 100-bit donation, baby. Greatly appreciate that. Neil Lapidus right here in the 14 Chevrolet racing here tonight for the AER ARCA Series, up 10 spots. Started tonight in 21st, so very good for him. Here is the defending ARCA Series champion, Mr. Nick Goen from where we, Atlanta, Georgia, baby. I'm a little biased. Nick Goen racing here tonight.
And his name is John Cena!
John Cena! Thank you, Neil, for donating, or I guess, what is it, redeeming those Atlanta Racing points and playing that John Cena theme. Everybody loves it. As music's coming down as we are about to get back green flag racing. It looks like we are not going to be going single file this time. We're going to be doubled up with Nick Goen, Jordan Martin, John Osborne, Jared Mulgard, and James Suggs. We got so many J names. Good Lord. About messed it up right there. There's going to be your top 5 drivers for this restart. And here we go. Let's see how this one works out. Cars out of turn 4. Pace Truck down the track. Let's go racing at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. On board. Excuse me. I hope I'm not getting sick before I go on vacation. Nick Goen right now, defending that first place spot. We saw it stacked up this time rather than single file on the restart. And some action back here as well. The 66 is going to crash into the 38, and the caution is out once again. Man, oh man, Darren McCabe and Matthew Boone both involved in that incident. We're going to go back up here to the Atlanta Racing Instant Replay, and, well, we cut right to it right when it happened, so we'll see it happen once more here on your screen. Watching that 38-66. Man, and I think the 41 might got a little involved in that as well. We're going to go look one more time. It did look like we had maybe the 41 kind of hit that 38. Or hit the 66, actually. So let's go back over to Darren McCabe. Rewind it really quick, because I think there might have been something else playing into this. Here comes right here into the turn, 41 to the inside. Oh yeah, and I think the 41 bumped the 66. That's going to hit the 38 as well. Not too sure what exactly just happened, if he kind of just was coming up the track a little bit and didn't realize it. But that will bring out the third caution of the night as we head back live here to New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Nick Goen remains your leader as Jordan Martin trails him in second, John Osborne third, and Jaron Mogard fourth. Fun fact for right now, top four drivers exactly where they started. Both Goen, Martin, Osborne, and Mogard all right there. James Suggs, though, up 2 spots. GST Spider, what is up, my friend? How you doing, buddy? That is Nick Goen in the chat, your current leader, if you didn't know it. And my brother out here in Atlanta. Love to see it. Telling you, we still all got to get together and meet up at Atlanta Motor Speedway or something. I feel like 6, 7 of these iRacing buddies that all are going to be probably at the race anyway. Be a fun time. Well, so far, hate to say it, not so good for many of these drivers. Behind your top 4, it has just been a shakeup so far. Hunter Bailey, though, making those money moves. He's up 12 spots, as well as Keith Boss up 12 spots. But then, unfortunately, making those, I guess you could say, declined moves. Travis Gilbert down 16 spots, now 15. Tyler B down 19. Matthew Boone down 18. So we have seen some action, seen some wrecks, unfortunately, here on the track. And that has taken out some of these drivers. Pace truck has turned off those pearly yellow lights. Music's coming down as we are looking to go back. Green flag racing here tonight for the American Elite Racing ARCA Series live at New Hampshire. There goes the pace truck. Here come the cars. Nick Goen, Jordan Martin lead the packs to the front stretch. Let's go racing once again, baby. Trying to get a view of the field here as it looks like turn 2 has been treacherous here for many of these drivers, but now we are clear to go as turn 3 is entered by Nick Goen, Jordan Martin, Jaron Mogard. I said that as weird as I could. John Osborne now fighting it up. Who is he beside? It looks like we're going to have Jose Ruiz and James Suggs right here. 54 holding it down to the inside. Let's take a look back from his car. Current leader Nick Goen is going to set the fastest lap with a 31.08, substantially higher. Or I guess you could say lower, faster. Sound like a Daft Punk song. Jordan Martin's going to be 34.8 right there. Looking back here towards the rest of the pack, we're seeing some action as the Maurice Burnett has got some running behind him. That's going to be Shad Swansworth and Tyler Tayon. Some green flag laps. You'll love to see it as it looks like we've chilled out just a little bit after those 3 cautions. Almost just back to back to back. I'd like to see it a little better here. Currently on board from LaGrange, North Carolina, Mr. Maurice Burnett racing in this HI Chevrolet, currently in the top 10. Trying to get up here with the rest of the pack, and we do have it currently led by that 54 of James Suggs and a lot of heat from the 23 of Jose Ruiz, who has got some a little bit of help from Michael Carter. Ruiz taking it just a little bit lower, trying to gain that slingshot out of turn 2. He's not going to have the momentum he wants. Catch up to James Suggs. Nick Golan currently 8 tenths, now 9 tenths of a second in front of Jordan Martin. Jared Mogard, though, trailing just behind that number 29 as we go on board. Well, there is the look right there of Jordan Martin and Jared Mogard, just how close these top 3 drivers are, and they are still losing time. Nick Golan now 1.1 seconds ahead of these two, and as they are fighting, this is exactly what Golan wants to see. All this happening in his rearview mirror. They're not fighting him, they're fighting each other, and that's exactly what he wants. Well, taking a look at the rest of the pack, we're way more bunched up back here as the 88 of Tyler B is trying to make his way back up through the field as he is down 9 spots. He started tonight's race in, I believe, about 6th or 7th, and he is now running 14th. So we'll see what he can do trying to run with this whole big pack up here way, 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 way more close over here than we are with the other top 4 drivers. Special Ed, how's it going, buddy? Great to see you here tonight. I was wondering where you were. Hope you're having a great night. I love on the side of that 54, James Suggs. You got the Atlanta Racing logo, baby. A lot of these racers, or drivers, racers. I sound like speed racers saying like that. A lot of these drivers rocking that Atlanta Racing logo, and I couldn't appreciate it more. Nick Golan, man, he is just taking off from the pack. He has New Hampshire down in the groove. Let me tell you about it. 1.5 seconds ahead now of Jordan Martin. And Jared Mogard, he's not going to be shaken easy. Jordan Martin has had him on his tail this entire time. John Osborne getting past a few laps ago down to 4th, and he has fallen back. Right now, it's Golan, Martin, Mogard, your top 3 drivers. Let's take a look through the rest of the field right now. We're doubled up. Chris Fafke, Christopher Murphy, John Holliday, Jamie Haynes, all going in right here. Oh! And we got a wreck! We got a wreck!
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Lapinus, Haynes, Bailey, Colby, Bost, all involved, and we were on board with Haynes as it happened. Let's go take a look really quick with the Atlanta Racing instant replay. See what just went wrong. I don't know. So it looks like 53 of Haynes might have got tapped. He came back on the track, couldn't really control it. And that collects the 42, the 14, and a few more drivers. Let's see if we can't get a look right here with the blimp cam. Watching that 53 down there. And I think he slowed up big time. He definitely slowed up right there, and there it is. 24 and 10. Involved as well. Hate to see it for so many of these drivers. We have seen so many cautions already, as it looks like the pit stop indicator at the bottom of your screen is going to be sitting right there, so you can catch up with your favorite driver as we progress through tonight's race. headed down pits, and they're in their stalls right now. Special Ed says, last Wednesday I was working, but it was 17 months in a row. That is in freaking insane, dude. Thank you so much, Special Ed, for always being here, boss. You are awesome, man. And thank y'all all. I know there's more people that are here almost every single stream, so thank y'all so much for always being here and supporting Atlanta Racing in the American Elite Racing ARCA Series and Throwback Cup Series. Well, Nick Gowen will win that race off pit road. Jordan Martin follows behind him. Jared Mogard third. John Osborne fourth. James Suggs fifth. Jose Ruiz sixth. Michael Carter seventh. Joe Conley eighth. Chance Wadsworth ninth. And Maurice Burnett 10th. Those are going to be your top 10 drivers for the fourth caution of the night, fourth restart of the night. Nick Gowen, Jordan Martin, your only two who remain exactly where they started. They are going to be first and second. Well, the pace truck has turned off those beautiful pearly yellow lights. We're about to get racing once again. Special says, we on a wedding countdown. Yes, sir. I get married in 6 days, so very excited. This is my last stream before we take a break for a few weeks. And Tyler B saying I'm available to in-race report if you want to. We will definitely do that next time by, as we are Green Flag Racing for the ARCA Series live from New Hampshire Motor Speedway. And we are doubled up here on a Sunday night for the restart. Oh, and the 33 of Nick Gowen gets loose. Here comes the 7 of Jared Mogard. The 33 of Gowen loose again. He's going to be down. Oh my gosh. Your leader going down into the grass. A single car incident. We're back. Green Flag Racing. Thank you so much, Special Ed. Greatly appreciate that, brother. I'm very excited to get married and go on our honeymoon and just have a ball. Well, Jordan Martin is your new leader, but Jared Mogard isn't going to let that happen for too much longer. He's coming up here trying to take away first.
All right, man. Caution
and the caution is out. Caution is out, and it looks like some drivers back here at the back of the pack. Chris Fafke and John Holliday involved in a wreck. Let's see what happened. Atlanta Racing Instant Replay as we bring the music back up. All right, watching that 08 of Chris Fafke. Oh, and he's just going to take it a little too hard. The 3 involved, the 88 involved. Man, oh man. Golly, already having it happen right here, unfortunately for these drivers. Let's go up to Tony in the blimp cam and see it happen one more time. Luckily, most of those drivers doing a great job of avoiding that incident, so don't have to deal with that as we have a few down in pits right now. Jamie Haynes, Corey Kobe, Neil Lapidus, Matthew Boone, Hunter Bailey, Nick Gowen, and John Holliday all down in pits. But most of these drivers did just pit, so they're not going to have to head down for quite a while here. Only a mile length at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. You're watching the American Elite Racing ARCA Series. 32 laps out of 100 completed. We've got about 68 to go. Who will come home taking their car to victory lane? We'll find out. right, well, those pearly yellows are off once again. The cautions don't last long here. We will be at lap 34 when we hit the line with Jordan Martin and Jared Mogard. Going to be taken on New Hampshire once again. And if you live in Atlanta, if you live in the South, it was a cold one today from what we are traditionally used to. It has been high. That temperature just plummeted. So everybody is staying warm. Pace truck is going to head off the track back down into pits. 29-7 going to be bringing it to the start-finish line.
Green, green, green.
Who can take home all the Funyuns? Let's go racing at New Hampshire. Let's go. On board now from Akron, Ohio, is the 29 of Jordan Martin. Was sitting in second for a good bit of tonight's race. And then Nick Goen having his moment into the grass. Jordan Martin now holding his own up here at the top. We have seen him grow and grow throughout these ARCA series, and now he leads tonight's race, trying to take home a win. Oh, and the 7 of Jared Mogard getting super loosey-goosey. Now Jose Ruiz trying to take advantage of the situation.
All right, man. Caution is out.
Oh, and a caution is out. John Holiday involved in a wreck. The 3 car out of turn 4. Looks like that's going to be a single car incident. Maybe. Let's go see what happened. All right, you're watching that 3 right here. What goes wrong? Oh, and it looks like the 14. 14 right there. Neil Lapidus getting into the back of the 3. That's going to spin him out of turn 4. And, oh, man, hate to see it happening once again here. 37 out of 100 laps completed in Atlanta Racing. Gonna be right back. All right, well, we are here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Claire Murphy, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate that. Just missed it. Did I make contact, or was that netcode? Said Neil. Looked like you made contact there, sir. We can go back and watch it once again if you would like. Here's the blimp cam view right here with John Holiday. You can watch that 3 car. Here comes the 14. He is going to hit that 3. Unfortunately, don't think he meant to do that at all. The pace truck is going to turn off those pearly yellows this time by, and we're about to be back green flag racing here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway, baby. Greatly appreciate everybody tuning in as Jordan Martin has taken it on here tonight, making it his mission to win. I guess the pace car is not going to turn off the lights too soon. Special Ed, holy shnikes, coming in with a 1,000 bit donation, saying wedding bits for you. Thank you so much, sir. I greatly appreciate that. I'm getting my my October Twitch check tomorrow, I think, and I'll definitely be using that towards the honeymoon. So thank you so much. Greatly appreciate that, Special Ed, and all of your viewership the past 17 months. I really appreciate it, buddy. All right, well, now the pace truck has turned off those pearly yellows. I spoke too soon earlier. 60 laps remain for these AER ARCA drivers here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Martin leads with Ruiz right there in third, trying to push up. He'll be in second shortly, I'm sure. Pace truck's gonna head down into pits, and we're gonna be back. Green flag racing. Martin and Mogard lining up. Let's see it happen. Green flag racing here tonight at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Looking back from Jordan Martin's gearbox, we know turn 2 has not been good for many of these drivers. So far, so good on this restart. Martin still leading. We're going to take a look back with some of the action right here. And we've got a wreck. We have got a wreck once again. Man, oh man, it looks like Christopher Murphy and Michael Carter involved. Let's go to the AtlantaRacing instant replay. See what just happened right here. Have to rewind it just a little bit first. We'll get going. You can see it right here, 21. Avoiding the accident and getting into the 2, unfortunately. Something happening, though, right in front of them. So we're going to take a look once again from Barney in the blimp cam. I'm sorry, Tony in the blimp cam. We'll restart that just a little bit. Yeah, so there's definitely an incident that's happening up here at the top of your screen as well. That's going to be between the 22 and the 54. 54 gets into the wall, spins a 22, and I think everybody was trying to avoid that accident. They don't really come out too bad, but unfortunately, Murphy and Michael Carter do come out on the short stick. As we come out here, back to your leaders. Many of them headed to pits, but Tyler B and Joel Conley, they're not going to be heading down into pits. Speaking of Tyler B, let's go see if we can't get a in-race report really quick from him. Tyler, how you doing, buddy?
Surviving, man.
Man, oh man, how is it out there on the track? It looks like it's a tough one for some of these drivers.
Yeah, he's in a safe spot out here. Got wrecked 10 feet past the start-finish line to start the race. And tried to work my way back up through traffic, repaired all the damage, had about 2 minutes worth, and we'll see what happens from here on out. It just, I mean, that wreck right there happened right in front of me, the 2 guys battling for 5th, so I don't know, people just don't have a good sense for the track, I guess.
Hey, well, I guess we'll see what happens. Tyler B, your in-race reporter here live tonight in New Hampshire. Tyler, thank you so much, and we'll call you back up here, I'm sure, shortly.
Thanks, man.
All right, well, Tyler B going back with his team. That's going to be Velocity Motorsports. Really appreciate him doing those in-race reports for us. We haven't done them in quite a while. Special Ed saying that Kool-Aid man moving on up. You're right about that. Joel Conley is going to be your new leader. Up 16 spots in that chromed out Kool-Aid machine. He's looking to take home now possibly a win at New Hampshire. We'll see what happens, though. It's been anybody's race so far. Well, once again, the pace truck turns off those pearly yellow lights, and we're about to be under the sun, not under the lights here for the American Elite Racing ARCA Series 7th caution of the night. See what these drivers can do. Pace truck is going to head off the track. Barney's going to be waving that green flag for the 7th time. He's going to get rotator cuff surgery. Let's go racing here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. It is an all-out battle already behind your leader. They are still bunched up here behind your leaders. It's a little calmer at the front. But behind the 7 of Jerry Mogard, it is anything but calm. And in front of him, Nick Goen trying to make it back up to the top. He's now in 4th. Drivers coming to the halfway mark here tonight at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Who can take it all home?
All right, man, caution is out.
Oh, and a caution comes out. Caution is out. Charlie Mosley Jr. and Neil Lapidus involved in a wreck. Man, oh man, and I know these drivers have been unfortunately involved in a few wrecks here tonight. Go to the Atlanta Racing Instant Replay and see what just happened between these two. You're watching right there, the 14 and the 54. The 89 as well. Well, the 89 just came up trying to avoid that incident and collects that 14. Ah, so unfortunate for both of them. Here is it one more time. In that 54, he's going to get loose, slide down, cut off the 10. The 89-14 trying to avoid it, getting involved as well. Back up here at the top with your leaders, Joe Conley, Tyler B., Matthew Boone, Nick Goen, and Tyler Tayon. Going to be your top 5 as we have hit that halfway mark. So drivers trying to rethink their strategy, but probably not too much. They're banking on quite a few more cautions to happen here tonight. 8th caution of the night with only half of the race completed. If I can do the math, and I'm not a math teacher, I would say maybe 8 more cautions happened. So I know when we did have that race at USA, it was 16. So that would actually match up quite well with the other 9. And for some reason, Joel Conley is in the pace car, or pace truck. I'm not too sure how this is happening. All right. That must be some of that new technology. I don't know how he just did that. Well, here is your leader from Titusville, Florida, Joel Conley, rocking that number 1. The ARCA racing machine. Special ad saying Haynes working his way back up as well. Yeah, Jamie Haynes up 5 spots now. Started tonight's race at 15th. He's now broken into the top 10. He will restart 10th. See if he can't get up there. All right, so here we go. It's all in. All the marbles are in. The pace truck has turned off those yellow lights. We're actually going to have some green flag racing right here, hopefully, with Joel Conley leading this pack. Tyler B going to be restarting right next to him. Your in-race reporter you just heard from.
Green, green, green.
Pace truck heads down, and we are back. Green flag racing at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Joel Conley shoots it up the track, trying to make the block on the 88 at Tyler B. '88 and Tyler B trying to make his name known and get the pass right here on Mr. Joel Conley. He goes down to the inside. He's trying to maintain those tires as well. Slides up just a little bit. Specialist says that's how you win the race. Become the pace car. Very, very good right there. Very smart thinking is Tyler B looking to make the pass right now on ECR Kool-Aid down the front stretch. Almost going 3 wide with Nick going, and oh my gosh, that was close. Nick going, trying to get up here. Here comes the 7 of Jared Mogard as well. And they are doubled up here into turn 3. Mogard slides now, trying to get the move on the 33. Now they move. 33 is going to be stuck to the inside. Oh man, that 33 getting very close to the 88. He's going to have to slow up just a little bit. Here comes the 7 of Mogard. ECR Kool-Aid maybe touching that 33 just a little bit. On board with Joel Conley in the battle with Nick going. Whoa, and almost a move right there from Conley. 33 is going to tag the wall. Here comes the 7 of Mogard up the outside. Now Conley to the inside, battling once more. Well, it has definitely calmed down just a little bit, but man, was that some exciting action right there between your top 4 drivers all battling it out. Tyler B, though, coming out on top. He is leading your race now. Joel Conley followed back to 4th. Nick Goen 2nd. We got 40 laps to go here in New Hampshire. Now Nick Goen trying to get back up here at the top, looking to the inside of the 88 of Tyler B. Going to the inside once more. And Nick Goen will become your race leader once again here in New Hampshire. Tyler B, though, right there on that back bumper of the 33. Now side by side with Tyler B and Jared Mogard. So much action happening up here at the top. Joel Conley and Jordan Martin now about to be going at it once more. Joel Conley losing that position. He was just up at the top. He might be trying to save. Looking towards the final laps of tonight's race in Mogard. Tyler B back at it once more. Oh, and Tyler B is going to get to the wall, and that will ruin his momentum of trying to get past Jared Mogard. He's going to have to try again and collect himself as Jordan Martin gets by on that accident. 65 laps completed, 35 to go here for the American Elite Racing ARCA Series. Getting in some good laps here. We'll see when we have a green flag pit stop. Remember, tires are what we're going to be talking about here tonight. Maybe a little fuel saving, especially if we have these green flag runs, but with so many cautions, it hasn't been much of an issue. On board right now at the 38 of Matthew Boone. Now Mogard and Martin back at it again. What is it between the 29 and the 7? It has been like this for quite a while. Loving to be side by side. Trying to capture second, then up to Nick going in first. It's a hard feat to accomplish. But you got to try to do it. Now Joe Conley trying to put the block on Haynes and his teammate. Or I'm sorry, Haynes, his teammate, and Matthew Boone. Man, oh man. Let me tell you, it's not easy when you got a teammate right there, but Haynes obviously a little bit faster than that one of ECR Kool-Aid. He would have loved to be falling right behind him, but it looks like it's not going to be that easy. 38 of Matthew Boone will come out in front of ECR Kool-Aid, pushing him to 7th and closer to getting out of this top 10. There are only 6 races, 7 races into this season. So when you're thinking about points, and we're getting almost halfway there, you got to be really getting in those races. When you know you can run good on a track, you got to give it your best. You got to put in that practice if you want to take home a win. We know Nick Goen. We ask him usually, how much practice did you put in? He'll say none. So I usually don't even ask him anymore. 1.75 second lead currently Nick Goen has on Jordan Martin, who is rocking second place. Goen and Martin right where they started, first and second. They got a little split up for a little bit, but they are back up here 1-2 once again. Well, here is some action right now for you. That's the 28 and the 22. Rincon and Gilbert going to be side by side out of turn 4 with Shat Swatsworth right behind him. He's got a great view of all the action. Getting extremely close. Christopher Murphy going to the outside of the 6. Trying to get a little air off the 28 of George Rincon. Wanting to break into that top 10, and they're going to go 3 wide. Almost, just for a moment, 3 wide. 21 will fall back. Smart move from Christopher Murphy. Now the 6 and the 28 going to be side by side into turn 3. So much action towards the middle of the pack, but towards the back of the pack, you got hardly nothing. Well, if I would have to guess, if we continue on this green flag run like we're seeing now, that we're going to have some green flag pit stops happening. 26 laps to go. Need 1 fast lap, 1 fast pit stop. You need to make it perfect. You only need to get what you need. Don't take any extra and try to gain a little bit of positioning. Oh, and we see a wreck. 28 of George Rincon spinning on the track. Caution is out. And we are sure to have multiple drivers, if not all drivers, headed down the pits. Taking a look right here. John Osborne in the 28. He is going to get maybe a little bit of net code right there from the 6. I couldn't tell, but maybe hitting the back from the 6. Let's take a look one more time from the blip cam and see if we can't get a clear view. Oh yeah, and it looks like the 6 is going to get into the back of the 28. That will bring out the caution. Drivers trying to get on by. They do a great job. We head back live to your leader. It's going to be, of course, Mr. Nick Goen. Headed down the pits. Pit stop indicator at the bottom of your screen to catch up with your favorite driver as we progress through this pit stop. So it looks like Mr. Nick Goen is going to be coming out successful out of pits. Jordan Martin second, right where he was. Jared Milgaard third, Tyler B fourth, and Jamie Haynes fifth. Those are going to be your top 5 drivers. Going to have about 21 laps to go. We hit that green flag. And good for a lot of these drivers. This is about when they were needing to take that green flag pit stop. So a caution coming out sends everybody down. A couple of advantages, couple of disadvantages. Well, don't forget, you can usually find Atlanta Racing broadcasting on Sundays and Wednesdays. That's going to be the American Elite Racing ARCA Series and the American Elite Racing Throwback Cup Series on Wednesdays, both at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're tuning in to catch that action. Music's coming down as the pace truck is turning off those yellow lights. Jordan Martin and Nick Goen going to be lining side by side, up back for the restart. Pace truck's off the track, and we are looking back to the start-finish line. 33 and 29, bring it. Let's go racing at New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the AER ARCA Series. Almost a wreck right there from Tyler B, who saves it. Jeez, that was a good save right there.
All right, man.
This would be his home track, and I don't know if that was a chain reaction, but George Rincon, Chad Swatsworth involved in a wreck. Bringing out that caution once again. Let's go see what happened. The Atlanta Racing Instant Replay with these drivers. Keep your eyes on that number 6. Oh, and it looks like stuff happens in front of them, including the 28 hitting the wall hard and the 42. And that hits Chad Swatsworth, George Rincon. Oh, man, let's go see one more time right here. Oh, yeah. Drivers trying to avoid that Texaco car and got to the wall. And oh man, hate to see it for so many. We just came back out from caution. And we are back live now to your leaders. 19 to go as more laps get taken out from under us from cautions. These drivers are having less and less time to actually get that green flag run. Don't forget, after tonight's race, we'll have an interview with the race winner and get all that insight into the craziness that went on here in New Hampshire. In special ed, baby, you're being too generous tonight. Coming through with a 500 bid donation. Thank you so much, special ed. Greatly appreciate that, buddy. You are awesome. Thank you, man. right, so it will be 16 to go. It looks like drivers trying to warm up those tires. You can definitely tell that the aggression is about to come out on the track. They really don't know how many green flag laps they're going to have before the next one comes out. Pace truck heads down, going in Martin once again. Going to be up leading the packs around. And we are green flag racing once again here tonight in New Hampshire. '29 of Jordan Martin peeking to the inside of your leader. 33 of Going in there, getting extremely close behind. Tyler B and Jaron Mogard, very close out of turn 4. Oh, and they're wrecking.
All right, man, caution is out.
They are wrecking once again at the back of the field. All right, well, let's see what happened right here. Oh, the 20 gets loose out of the turn. And that is going to collect multiple drivers, including the 6. Oh, man. 41 as well. Man, oh man. Special Ed saying so many cautions. You're exactly right. 11th caution of the night, if you can believe it. 14 to go. We'll probably have 12 to go at the line. But we'll probably see some more cautions, unfortunately, happening. These drivers just not accustomed to these kind of tracks. No banking at all in those turns. Cantina song being thrown up right now by Special Ed. You'll love to see it. Thanks, Ed, for playing that Cantina song. Man, oh man, has been some kind of race here at New Hampshire. What the heck just happened with the 7? They just kind of reappeared out of nowhere. Maybe caught some kind of back exit. All right, pace trucks turned off the lights. 10 laps to go at the line. Who can take it home? Nick Gowen and Jordan Martin both back up here at the top two drivers who qualified into this race. We're still 1 and 2 after having to do some work and get back up here. Nick Gowen's going to be a tough cookie to beat, though. We'll see what happens. Pace trucks off the track.
Green, green, green.
Drivers coming to the green flag, and it's waving for everybody back at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. 10 to go. Nick Gowen trying to put a little bit of distance between him and Jordan Martin with 9 to go. He knows a caution could come back out and ruin his whole lead. Any kind of lead he makes. We got some action right here as well. It's going to be Jose Ruiz coming up behind John Osborne. I'm sorry, not coming up behind, coming up beside now. John Holiday right there as well. Nick Gowen setting the fastest lap with a 33.9. This is what he wants. He wants these green flag laps because it's easy, it seems to be, for him to put that distance between the car behind him and where he needs to be. He just grows it every lap now. 0.7 of a second between him and second. I'm telling you. Got those tires right where he wants them, and now we see it right here. Jordan Martin and Jared Mogart. 7 of Mogart trying to catch it down to the inside of Jordan Martin. And Jordan Martin will hold on to it. But just for now, 7 of Mogart to the inside. Here comes Tyler B. Belanger trying to figure out what is the 29 trying to do. And now Jamie Haynes making the pass. On the 22 of Travis Gilbert. Here we go, side by side, Mogart and Martin. Jared Mogart is not going to be giving it up right here into the turn. Still wanting that side-by-side action. Oh my gosh, the 7 nearly clips him. Here comes Tyler B. up into second place. Now the 29 of Martin trying to hold off other drivers. I don't think he saw that 88 coming to the inside. Man, oh man. Neil with the 100. Big donation, baby. Saying, unfortunately, in it poorly for me. Go number 41. I hate to hear it, but talking about rooting for, of course, the number 41 of Matt Langley. But all the actions right here behind second of Tyler B. Nick Goen brings it to 2 to go. Next time by, white flag is out for that 33 Red Bull racing machine. And they are going at it, Martin and Bielanger. Mogard and Haynes doing the same. Everybody knows this is it. This is your last chance. Heavy racing with a 21 of Chris Murphy, who almost makes it 3 wide. Nick Goen brings it out. White flag is out here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Oh, and the 88 spins, final lap. Here comes the 53 of Jamie Haynes. Oh, and there's a huge pile up. Haynes avoiding it. Mogard, Osborne avoiding it. But Jordan Martin, he stayed up here in second for so long, falls all the way back to 17th. Nick Goen, though, your winner at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. What a crazy finish to a crazy race here in New Hampshire. Tyler B spinning out right there and causing a whole bunch of issues. Just trying to, we all know, race out that last lap as hard as you can. Jamie Haynes going to tell Nick Goen, good job. Tyler B saying got moved, and I knew it was something. I knew you were just trying to get it racing, baby. We'll have your final race results. Going first, Jamie Haynes second, Jaron Mogard third, John Osborne fourth, Chris Murphy fifth, Joel Conley sixth, Jose Ruiz seventh, Charlie Mosley Jr. eighth, John Holliday 9th, Michael Carter 10th, Hunter Bailey 11th with George Rincon 12th, Maurice Burnett 13th, Corey Kobe 14th, Tyler Willard 15th, Matthew Boone 16th, Matt Langley 17th, Tyler Tayon 18th, Jordan Martin 19th, and Travis Gilbert 20th. Tyler B, unfortunately, getting that 21st spot after that wreck at the end. Chad Slotsworth 22nd, Neil Lapidus 23rd, Chris Vasky 24th, James Suggs 25th, Keith Foss 26th, Jeremy King 27th, Douglas King 28th. As we have a burnout here tonight for Mr. Nick Goen, burning it all the way down. Here at New Hampshire, what a win. He took the pole and he takes the win. Burning down that house, baby. Your winner for the ARCA Series. All right, well, we are going to get a quick post-race interview with Mr. Nick Goen before we head off tonight's broadcast. See what he has got to say about tonight's stream. Not tonight's stream, tonight's race. Nick, you got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Man, oh man, you took home the win. You took the pole here tonight in New Hampshire. How you feel like your race went?
The result's what I wanted.
Of course, definitely.
But I didn't think it was going to happen there for a little bit because, when we were here for the finale last season, we went pretty green most of the race, unlike tonight. So I didn't think that I was going to be able to get back up there, but I got lucky with a few cautions, and I guess about halfway through, a lot of people pit, and that's when I took my track position back and stayed out and gambled on older tires, but it worked out for me.
Hey, well, it definitely did, sir. Your winner here tonight, Mr. Nick Goen, my brother from Atlanta, Georgia, taking home the win, though, over in New Hampshire. Nick, anybody you want to shout out or thank before we head off tonight's stream, sir?
Oh, thank you for doing the broadcast, and also thank you to the rest of the team, Velocity Motorsports. We were almost there to have all three drivers up there on the podium, but I think Tyler and Jordan got together. I don't know exactly what happened, but we're on to the next one.
Hey, on to the next one indeed. Nicholas Goen winning here tonight in New Hampshire. Thank you, buddy, for coming up here and chatting with us after the race, and we hope you have a great night celebrating your win.
Thank you so much.
All right, well, that is it for tonight's race. Greatly appreciate everybody tuning in. We will be back in a few weeks after I get married and go on my honeymoon. So very excited about that. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll see y'all soon.